First things first that you need to make sure that you do when you are getting ready to conduct is you need to make sure that you're having proper posture. In order to do so, you want to imagine that you have an imaginary string above your head. So you're going to grab it, you're going to pull up, which is going to bring your shoulders up. You don't want them extremely up, but you don't want them slouched. You want them level. You want your ears to be above your shoulders, so you don't want to have the gooseneck forward or you don't want to be completely back. Ears should be right above the shoulders. Your horizontal playing field is going to be right where your sternum and your bottom of your rib cage meets, which is about right here on me. And then your vertical playing field is going to be even with your ears directly out. So you can always lay your hands up, find where that bone is, where it ends, and then just go straight out. Not straight out, but like bend your arms out. And when you're conducting, you don't want to have your arms at a 90-degree angle. You should not be able to hold a book in between your upper arm and your forearm. So you want to be more than a 90-degree angle, so wider than 90, but at the same time, you don't want to be straight out. So you want to kind of be the happy medium, so not 180, not 90, in between. You also want to have natural fingering position when you're going to go conduct. So your fingers, they might be touching depending on the person, they might not be. Um, I guess it's up to how they normally, when you put your arms up, your fingers will just automatically go into a position, making sure your end ones are about that, and just stay calm. You don't want your upper arm straight out like such, but you don't want it drooping. Get comfortable, have it. Again, arm not a 90-degree angle, not 180. You don't want to be straight out and look like you're a zombie. As well as your stance, your feet should be about hip length apart. And so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get an ictus going. Again, this is, I'm going to scoot over just a little bit. This is the proper way of playing. Shoulders aren't straight up, aren't completely down, they're in the middle. Arms are higher than 90. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with 60 beats per minute. Arms up and now you can take and you can do just the flick of the wrist, or you can have a little bit rebound and get the forearm and wrist going. But you want to make sure that you can clearly identify where that ictus is as to where the beat is going to be. Because if you cannot identify that, your students are going to have a hard time figuring out where the beat is when it comes to actually time to play. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to stop that. And we're going to then go on to the next one, which is 80 beats per minute. So let me just adjust this. As a conductor, you're going to want to make sure that you have the beat in you before you're going to start the song. So here goes 80 beats. stop that one. And the next one that we're going to do is 100. I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. And here we go on the 100. Okay, now that we've got the 100. The next thing that we're going to do is at a tempo of our choice, we need to demonstrate a preparatory beat, gesture, and the downbeat. So again, starting with the right tempo and then, or right hand position, I should say, and then giving the breath in, down, and then that's when you should get the sound, and then the cutoff. If you can't show the actual downbeat, your band or group, choir, whichever one you're conducting, is not going to know when they need to start. So, giving just a couple of these, even different tempos. Here goes the first one. Okay, a little bit faster now. And then depending on how your facial expression is and how you move your arms will depend on the sound and the quality that you're going to get. So if you want something slow, you're not obviously going to do a fast one. You're going to go slow, like, and then do the cutoff. If you want something fast with an attack, you're going to go extremely down, just bam, quick. And that's going to identify that you want a quick sound and not, more legato. It wants to be a staccato. We're going to do that just a couple more times. And up, and down. And make sure that you're doing the breath with the group as well.